229 Divine Simplicity. Presence of God, O Lord, Thou who art infinite simplicity, simplify my mind and my heart, that I may serve Thee in simplicity of spirit. Meditation 1. God is the unique simple being because He is one in His essence and in all His perfections. When St. Thomas speaks of God's simplicity, he presents it as the absence of all that is composite. In God there are not quantitative parts, as there are in us, who are composed of body and soul. God is simple because in Him there is no matter. He is pure spirit. Angels are also pure spirits, but angels are composite beings, because their essence is like ours, distinct from their existence. The angelic essence does not exist by itself but has only the capacity to exist. In fact, no angel, as likewise no man, can exist if God does not call him to life. In God, on the contrary, there is supreme simplicity, infinitely superior to that of the angels. In Him essence and existence are identical. His essence exists of itself. He is the eternally subsistent being. Neither do the innumerable perfections of God create in Him any multiplicity. God is not composed of goodness, beauty, wisdom, justice, but He is, at the same time, the infinitely good, beautiful, wise, and just being. There is no distinction in Him between substance and quality, because all is substance. His infinite perfections are His very substance. God contains in one unique and most simple perfection, the perfection of His divine being. All the multiple perfections we find divided among creatures in addition to thousands and thousands of others, somewhat as $1 million contains the value of many dollars. God's simplicity is not, then, poverty, but infinite riches, infinite perfections which we ourselves ought to reflect. Consider how rich God is in innumerable perfections, and how He possesses them all in the same degree. Consider, on the other hand, how poor you are in virtues, and if you have any at all, how limited they are, how mixed with faults. Moreover, for one virtue which you possess in some slight degree, how many others you lack. God is simple, you, on the contrary, are complicated. Contemplate the divine simplicity, and try to imitate it by means of true simplicity of soul. 2. In God, being is not distinct from acting. There is no difference between potency and act. He is pure act, the act of an infinite intellect which always subsists, and embraces all truth. At the same time, He is the act of a will which always subsists, and desires the good. There is no admixture of error in God's eternal thought. There are no deviations toward evil, in the eternal will of God. In God, there is no succession of thoughts, but only one single, eternal, immutable, subsistent thought which comprehends all truth. In God, there are not separate acts of the will which follow one another, but one single act, perfect and immutable, always willing the good with the most pure intention, and if it permits evil, it does so only with a view to a greater good. If we wish to approach in some way to divine simplicity, we must avoid every form of duplicity. We must avoid duplicity of mind by a passionate search for the truth, loving and accepting the truth even when it exacts sacrifice, or if by revealing our defects and errors it is not to our credit. We must also cultivate the most candid sincerity, fleeing from every form of falsehood? Jesus said, "Let your speech be yes, yes, no, no." Mt 5:37. Even before this simplicity appears in our words, it should shine in our thought and mind. For if thy eye be evil, thy whole body shall be darksome. Ibid. 6:23. Our thought is the eye which directs our acts. If our thoughts are simple, upright, and sincere, all our acts will be so too. We will avoid duplicity of the will by rectitude of intention. This will lead us to act solely to please God. Then even in the multiplicity of our acts, there will be simplicity and profound unity. Then we will not halt between two sides, between love of self and love of God, between creatures and the Creator, but we will walk on one road only, the straight road of duty, of God's will and good pleasure. Colloquy. O Most High God, in your one and simple being you are all the virtues and grandeurs of your attributes, for you are omnipotent, wise, good, merciful, just, strong, and loving, and you possess other infinite attributes and virtues of which we have no knowledge. You are all these things in your simple being. O wondrous excellence of God! O abyss of delights, which are the more abundant in proportion as your riches are all contained in the infinite simplicity and unity of your soul being, so that each one is known and experienced in such a way that the perfect knowledge and absorption of the other is not impeded thereby, but rather each grace and virtue that exists in you is light for some other of your grandeurs, so that through your purity, O divine wisdom, many things are seen in you and one thing is seen. JCLF 3:2.17. O divine essence, bottomless and boundless abyss of wonders. O unfathomable ocean of greatness, O unity of my God, O simplicity, O eternity without beginning and without end, to whom everything is continually present. O immensity, which fills all things, and contains all things. O infinity, which embraces all imaginable perfections, O immutability, O immortality, O inaccessible splendor, O incomprehensible truth, O abyss of knowledge and wisdom, O truth of my God, O divine power, creating and sustaining all things. O divine providence, governing all. O justice, O goodness, O mercy, O beauty, O glory, O fidelity, O great God, in you I adore all the grandeurs and perfections which I have been contemplating, as well as all the innumerable and inconceivable others which are, and will remain, unknown to me. I adore you, praise you, glorify, and love you for all that you are. Oh, how my heart rejoices to see you so great and so overflowing with every kind of treasure and splendor. Certainly, if I possessed all these grandeurs and you had none of them, I would want to strip myself of them at once and give them to you. St. John